So where did you grow up?
I grew up in a town called Indianola, Mississippi. That's in the Mississippi Delta. About 13,000 people. Small community, close-knit community. Indianola, Mississippi.
Tell us some things about your family.
I'm married to the beautiful Benita Walker Potts. Have a young man of a son, very handsome young man, Troy Griffin. I have two daughters, Tiara and Carly. And Troy, he's a junior. He'll be a senior next year. My wife, she's also an educator as well, which teaches inclusion. And my mom, my father, they're still around and very much supportive.
Tell us about your years in high school.
My years in high school. I was in the band, actually. I was in the band in high school. I did play basketball, ran track, played a little baseball as well. I guess my high school years, they were full of fun, full of joy, and just excitement. We had a good time just, being amongst each other, enjoying each other as students, as athletes, as a family.
So what was a pivotal moment in your teenage years?
A pivotal moment in my that I can think of was where I had to I made a decision where I was going to do the right thing instead of doing the wrong things. I was at a little house party, and one of my good friends, we were standing in the door of the house party. I don't know if we were about to leave or whatnot, but named Richard Carpenter, they started shooting, and we kind of jumped back into the house, and he said he was shot, and I guess that kind of ended a whole lot of things as far as with me, trying to be out all times of night or versus doing what I know I was supposed to be doing. So that was very pivotal for me.
What jobs did you attend to in high school?
My only job was to do my school work, and also if I was going to play sports, to do it the best that I could.
Tell us about your college experience.
Well, I experienced three colleges or universities. I started off at Lamar's College in Jacksonville, Texas. I ended up there. I had signed to go to Liberty University in Lynchburg, Virginia, but I felt as if that wasn't the place for me. So I went to a junior college out in Texas, and had a pretty stellar career out there in Texas, which led me to LSU. I was at LSU 2 years under the leadership of John Brady, which he's a very known coach in the college ranks. So I was down at LSU for 2 years. I played 1 year, had a year left to play, and I ended up transferring to Delta State to play 1 year, which was my senior year. I played at Delta State under Steve Reeves, and that's what led me to where I am today under the leadership of Steve Reeves. I love the game of basketball. I was rejuvenated by it, and that opportunity have me sitting right here today because of that opportunity right there at Delta State.
How did you choose your future profession? Did you originally plan on being a teacher?
I did not. My goal was to be a physical therapist, and when I was at LSU fitness studies, that was my major, kinesiology with an emphasis in fitness studies. When I got to Delta State, Delta State is a teacher's college, and I had an opportunity to play some professional basketball overseas. And after basketball at Delta State, I knew that I had to be around the game of basketball in some way. I want to touch the lives of a lot of our youth, a lot of our our young individuals, and that's what led me to coaching basketball or being around the game of basketball. I just can't right now. I can't. It's something that I love, and I think I'm passionate about, and it leads me here today.
What's something outside of school that you're passionate about?
I definitely love my family. I also I play a little golf. I like the game of golf. I guess you could say that's one of the recreations that I enjoy doing, as well as a little tennis here and there. I still like to play the game as much as possible. That's a way I try to stay in shape playing the game of basketball. It hurts me kind of bad. It hurts me from time to time if I don't play for a while. So I try not to let too much time go by before I play it.
Tell us something you always dreamed about doing, like something on your bucket list.
I had a dream. Well, something I never dreamed about. I never dreamed that I would be a college head coach, and I had that opportunity at Mississippi Valley State University. I was the head coach at Mississippi Valley for 2 years, so that was one thing I didn't dream about. I guess since I had that opportunity, I've dreamed about being a head coach in the NBA at some point.
So what are some things that students might not know about you?
I'm different on game night than I am on my day-to-day, journey through class and whatnot. I'm a little different on game night. The intensity is kind of ramped up, probably 100 degrees more than it is on just class or whatnot. But they'll see the intensity that we'll bring. We'll have fun. I'm a fun-loving guy. I love to have fun. I love to smile. I love to laugh. But I know that on game night it can be very intense.
What's something you love about this school?
I'm excited about the opportunity. I'm definitely excited about the opportunity to be here at Horn Lake. I've had the opportunity to coach against, one of the former coaches, Coach Torrey Harris, and I'm just excited about it. A new opportunity for me, getting out of my comfort zone. I'm from Indianola, I coached at Gentry High School, my alma mater, but this is putting me outside of my comfort zone a little bit, and I'm excited about that challenge.